their favorite. We got the rest.
Yeah,
What did they keep? So we went back in a truck. It took 4 days to pack this up, and we actually built these in-house making brought the family out here, and we found that this isn't winter. This is get that right. But Susie bought a blue.
It's got a little of everything.
Yeah, go down from bird to bird. This one, he's got the girls. This is the same guy that made the Gatling gun up there, and cannons and electronics. Here is milking a cow. Carved the cow and the man there and mechanism underneath, but watch the hands and the tail. Then, if you drink too much milk, go around the corner here and you see you have to work out at the gym. We like this lady here because she doesn't have to do anything but just stand there. That's the way to exercise. He's got all these little cams and stuff underneath making this work. Okay, now here's the cobbler. One cam works one arm, one works the other, one works his head, but he's actually going to pick up 4 nails and pound them in the shoe, come back and get 4 more. We call this one runners on the road. Again, we got the steel balls filled here. When I pump one in, hit this leg. Next one, hit that leg, and make them look like they're running. The cock-a-doodle-doo egg farm. The hens that lay the eggs, the rooster will count them as they come by here. Paint these little dancing heads, and you put them on, work like the pistons on your car. There's a different face on each one of these. He made all these for his children and grandchildren. And then, this is just the opposite of these toys. If you take a look over here, not too many people can do this. This takes a lot of math and engineering, but watch the angle on these gears. And this steam shuttle, of course, works on steam. And double up on top. We also did this quarter scale case tractor. It's a steam tractor, works on steam. Over here, he had a sense of humor.
Hey guys, Emma again. Welcome back to the spare room. This is just a bit of footage I've put together from the Miniature Craftsmanship Museum in Carlsbad, between LA and Sacramento and San Diego in California. This seems to be an annual pilgrimage to me, and the displays were mixed up from last time and some new stuff out and some old favourites, so it was kind of cool to make that visit, and I'll probably make the visit again next year if I go across. These are Mr. Rudy's amazing engines. I followed his work in Home Shop Machinist for a long time and saw all these come to life in black and white photos and in text in the magazine in the 90s and late 80s. There's some really cool things here, some nice engines, and lots of fun, and a little bit overwhelming almost to go through and to see these things in actual real life. The trains are gauge 1, I believe, quite big steam engines, really nicely put together. A lot of farm engines really. That's a Paul Breach Olds, I believe. It's a pretty little engine. And a rare hopper called Red Wing in green. It's a really nice model too. The detail on these are really something. And there's another Red Wing as well. And nicely knit governors and all the bits. I think that one could be the same engine, only air cooled. I rather like that. And a couple of little John Deere stationary engines. They weren't something that anyone saw in Australia, but they make nice models, and it'd be interesting to own one day maybe. I'm not going to live long enough to build those. This little engine's a Wall. Someone might know exactly what model. It's a little twin cylinder horizontal oppose. It's a really nice little engine. I like that. These sprint cars or stock cars were here last year, and they're worth a look again. I think this one has an Offenhauser Ford racing engine in it, and or a scale model, and beautifully finished. Really nice work. The sheet metal work and the wire wheel work and the upholstery and the engine and transmission, even those exhaust pipes are really nice job. Someone's put a lot of work into those, and if nothing else was worth looking at, these are the cars. The model cars here are amazing, so it's worth the trip to just check those out. There's some really nice work. There's not just one of them, but many model cars. This steam shovel has a fairly big presence in the room. A beautiful model. Everything works or appears to work. It stands probably from the floor. It would stand maybe 2 feet high, something like that. It's got an engine on it there for cranking the boom, and it's got winding engines, and it's got a slew engine. It's corrugated iron roof. Really, really pretty engine. Beautiful piece of work. It's something every time you come back to it, you see something new on it. It's just something that, yeah, you've got to make this trip. Anyone who goes to California has got to go and have a look at this amazing museum. These engines are Rudy's too. There's a little logging engine, and an engine that was built from a converted water pump, a little vertical beam engine, and little marine engine. The small batch cement mixer, and overtype engine, a fan. It's measuring equipment. I remember seeing these all in the magazine and thinking, here's what got me inspired in the late 80s and early 90s. Lots of much more complicated engines. That one's a little rotary aircraft engine. This one, of course, is a Gatling. It's clever. It's quite a lot of work in that. For some reason, it never had tyres on it. I'm not sure why, but yeah, it looks like a fun project for someone. A little bit intense for me, but good to see it on display.
We cheated with it. We don't use steam. Yeah. Because if we use diameter, from each putting out about the same power. This is called a compound steam engine. And he makes these miniature V8 engines. So this thing is in the tire, only obviously a very small scale. You can see from the video.
This one, of course, is Howard Langdon's atmospheric gas engine, which works on the vacuum that's left after the gases are burnt out of the cylinder. It drags the rack down past the Langdon's amazing one-way clutch and makes the engine work. This, of course, is Philip Duclos, who wrote exclusively, I think, for Home Shop Machinist for many years. Some of the engines he built. The flame liquor engine, a Stewart engine he built, and the de Havilland aero engine. So many pretty things, and all beautifully finished. I believe they were really nice runners as well.
That's the reason the Mustang had a real exceptional performance. That story wasn't really The interesting thing about these guys, number one, they're all built by one guy, Rudy Kulak. There's a lot of other things that he's built in the other cases. But they represent steam engines in miniature from over 150 years or so.
Yeah, right.
For example, these two here were huge. You can tell by the implied size, the scaling of the bricks and what have you. They were, big as this room with huge flywheel, single piston, and they could power a generator and supply electricity to the whole community. Or in a case like this guy, you have a power takeoff, a belt to the ceiling, long shaft, and more belts down. You could run all the machines in the factory from one power source. This one here and this one are both two-cylinder engines. They represent kind of the steam engines used in the late 1800s, early 1900s. That one is two pistons working in parallel. Here you have the steam coming in first with high pressure.
Anyway, I hope I haven't bored you too much with this. There's some amazing things, a bit of everything for anyone. There was erector sets in the back corner. There's a south pointing chariot, a half-size Maytag washing machine engine or two. A little hand shaper. It's a beautiful model on a workbench. I'm not sure the workbench is really solid enough, but it'll do the job. A little grindstone, and a treadle lathe, and a drill press. Lots and lots of very cool models. Anyway, I hope everyone's enjoyed that. If you're in Southern California, or you're travelling between LA and San Diego, this is a free museum. You can't get into Legoland for free. It's right by the Shoreline factory. It's well worth a look, and it's something that they change around every little while, so every year it's worth a look if you're going past. Entry is by donation. They've got an amazing library too, which I also took advantage of. But I just wanted to share this with you. Thanks heaps for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all those sort of things. Check out my Patreon, and be kind to each other. And more soon, guys and girls.
So yeah,
Yeah,
exactly that.
I think it could have been like this though.
Good guy, but he's trying to get the representation of everything.
Okay.
So he's got all of it in years.